Breaking news. An ice shelf the size of Los Angeles has collapsed in East Antarctica, in an area that was thought to be relatively safe from climate change, making scientists even more concerned than they already are. Concordia Station, one of the research facilities on the southern continent, recorded a record high of 11 degrees Fahrenheit, a whole 70 degrees Fahrenheit warmer than usual. It was literally warmer in Antarctica than in Fairbanks, Alaska that day. If it were 70 degrees warmer in Los Angeles, there would be temperatures of 140 degrees. At that temperature, a human body can only survive 10 minutes before succumbing to hyperthermia. That, of course, is the opposite of hypothermia. For reference, the USDA advises that you cook meat at a minimum of 140 degrees Fahrenheit to ensure food safety. So it would literally be cooking temperature. But that begs the question, how long have people been measuring temperature? Well, turns out a long time, but also only like 150 years? Hippocrates, the Greek father of medicine, taught his students that the human hand can be used to judge the presence of a fever in 400 BCE. And of course, it's been known the world over that your body gets hot when you're sick and fevers are bad. But it wasn't until the invention of the thermometer that we could start putting an objective number to the abstract concepts known as temperature. Galileo, yes, that Galileo, actually used wine to measure temperature in an early thermometer, but quickly found out that altitude would throw off his readings. It wasn't until a man named Gabriel Fahrenheit created a mercury-based thermometer that we started getting consistent numerical values for temperature. And for whatever reason, Fahrenheit thought it was going to be a good idea to use the freezing point of salt water as 0, but whatever. Some guy named Celsius would later come along and change 0 to the freezing point of fresh water, and his system would be used the world over. Except in the US. And in the Bahamas. And the Cayman Islands, and Liberia, and Palau, Micronesia, and the Marshall Islands, but of course, a massive chunk of ice falling into the ocean and unnaturally high temperatures in the world's coldest places is pretty scary, no matter how you measure it. And now, back to your regularly scheduled programming. Yeah, 11 degrees in Antarctica really cuts down on the amount of clothes you have to bring for your vacation though, so